Hey there, James here from American Drifter. Before we jump into this weapon light overview, I just want to say if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I do gear reviews, I do have some camping lined up in the near future, as well as personal development. That being said, let's check it out. This is the Olight PL Mini Valkyrie. And before you all out there start freaking out, there, feel better now? I know some people out there dropping $400 to $500 on a flashlight. If you have that kind of money and you're about to buy a flashlight for that price, why don't you just buy another handgun instead? Just saying. So with that being said, let's take it to the tabletop and review this Olight PL Mini Valkyrie. Here it is, the Olight PL Mini Valkyrie LED weapon light. This is version 1. This currently goes for $79.99 on Amazon. They did come out with a second version. Version 2 is $89.99 and its total output is 600 lumens. So it's probably worth that upgrade for $10, but I'll let you make that decision. I still have the box from when I bought this just about a year ago. So as you can see, it's a 400 lumen weapon light. 71-minute runtime, 75-meter throw, IPX6 water resistant, and it runs on a Cree XP-L HI LED. This weapon light is also 2.12 ounces in weight. When you purchase this weapon light, in the package you do get an instruction booklet and a tool for switching out the middle rail, and I will show that in a moment. But the main reason you would do that is to make it compatible for either a Glock or a vast array of other handguns. I've only used this weapon light on Glocks and HKs. When you purchase this light, you also get this USB charger that's magnetic. So I'll just go ahead and display that for you. And once this is plugged in, this light will either be red when it's charging or green when it's fully charged. And in my experience, it does charge pretty quickly. I would say around an hour to get a full charge. So not too bad there. And when you're done, you just simply remove the magnetic charger. So let's take that off and I'll show you what it looks like. This is what the weapon light looks like when it's not attached to the weapon. It has a spring-powered flap right here which locks it in place once it's attached to the rail. And this is the removable rail that I was referring to earlier. If you did want to attach this to another weapon other than a Glock, you would simply use the included tool to unscrew both of these screws and attach the other rail that's included. For those of you out there who are left-handed, rest assured this weapon light is compatible for left-handed and right-handed shooters. It does have these ambidextrous buttons on either side. So you have two buttons, and to activate the light you would simply push down on the button. Right or left, it doesn't matter. And it stays on as long as your finger's on it. So after carrying this and using this weapon light for just about a year now, what do I think about it? I'd say it's a compact and light weapon light, probably one of the smallest and lightest available that you can get, especially at this price point. And I think it would be a great alternative to a Surefire flashlight that's hundreds of dollars more for your everyday carry weapon of choice. Before we move on with testing out this weapon light, I just want to give you my thoughts on the intended use. And in my opinion, it's strictly for everyday carry, and it's just a great choice for getting the job done on your CCW. If you are on the market for a home defense weapon light, I would recommend Olight's other offerings, which I will link in the description once I find the name of it. I know they have another one. It's a little bit more expensive. I want to say it's around $150, but you get around 1500 lumens, which I think for a home defense weapon would be a better choice. I think at times people just totally miss another function that they have with a weapon light, and that's shock value. So what do I mean by shock value? I mean that once your eyes become accustomed to the dark, you are able to utilize these buttons just to kind of flick this on momentarily and shut it off. So that's another feature, and that's another way that I'd recommend in using this light versus the alternative of walking around with your light on. Here we are inside my room, and I just wanted to briefly demonstrate what this light looks like in a dark situation. So here we go. So as you can see, very bright, will definitely get the job done, and this light will stay on as long as my finger is engaged on the button. There you have it. That is the Olight PL Mini Valkyrie weapon light. If you use this flashlight or an alternative that you think is better, please feel free to let me know in the comment section listed down below. And before I say goodbye, I just want to give a big shout out to you and say thank you for subscribing to the channel and liking these videos. This channel would simply not exist without your support, so thank you. If you like this video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.